I'm Ryan. I'll be playing Troy in Always The Bridesmaid, Never The Bride, showing at Theatre Peckham from the 14th to the 16th of May. Tickets are out now, go and get them.
What made you say yes to this love story?
When we say yes, I read the script, you know, I was so impressed with the writing, and yeah, I just fell in love. It was just something completely different.
Tell us about your character.
My character, I just think he's, you know, misunderstood. He's a nice guy, but you know, he's just coping with something and he's not dealing with it particularly well.
What was the first moment in rehearsals when you felt that the energy and the chemistry really clicked?
Well, I thought from day one, you know, everyone came in and I was slightly nervous, you know, because I haven't done this in a while, but we all gelled, you know, we all get along like a house on fire, and the woman that's playing my wife, me and her have just clicked. Chemistry is just crazy.
Do you think your character believes in soulmates or perfect timing?
I think my character believes in soulmates, you know. It may not be obvious to the audience, but I believe he does, yeah. So.
If your character could give dating advice then people watching, what would it be?
Troy, I think, you know, the advice that he would give was, you know, just be open and be honest with your partner.
Why do you think it's important to see more black love stories on stage and on screen?
I think it's important because I don't think we see enough, you know. Top of my head, I can maybe think of the Wood, the Best Man films and stuff, but I can't think of them anymore. Certainly not in the UK. So I think it's very important. It's not all stab up, slang, black thing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
What do you think audiences will relate to the most in this story?
I think the audience relate to every single character, man. I think every single character is relatable and real. The way the script's been written, you know, it's very realistic. It doesn't seem fake at all.
What does black romance look like in this story compared to what we usually see in rom-coms?
Well, like I said, it's real. I don't think we see this enough. I think every single character is relatable. I think people in the audience will be able to relate to every single character as well.
Who in the cast is most like their character when it comes to relationships?
I mean, the obvious person would be Terrence. However, I'm not saying I'm like Trey because I'm not, but I have been guilty in the past of not, you know, being open with my partner. So maybe a bit of me, maybe.
Did this story change your personal views on love and relationships?
I would say so, yeah. I can't give too much away, but definitely the journey that my character, Troy, and his wife, Lauren, I think, you know, it touched me a bit. Makes me want to get in a relationship now, you know? Only joking.
What do you hope people feel after watching this story?
Listen, I hope the audience, I hope they laugh, I hope they cry, you know, I hope they smile. I just want the audience to be touched, you know, want them to feel it, feel every single scene, every single character.
What moment, without spoiling the story, what moment in the show do you think will have audiences talking the most?
I'd say either Terrence and SJ's story or Troy and Lauren's story.
And to people who rarely go to theatre or haven't been to theatre, what would you say to them to come and encourage them to come and watch the show?
I'd say come and watch the show because it's real, it's relatable, you know? I think there's not someone in the audience that's not gonna be able to just be like, raw, you know what, I can see what Lauren's going through, I can see what SJ's going through, I can see what Asia's going through, you know? So, yeah.
Any last words?
Come watch the show, man, you know? You're not gonna regret it, you're gonna enjoy yourself, it's money well spent. Yeah? I don't know about that.
No, you're flowing, you're flowing. It's money in a relationship.